Hey guys, Jeffries here, and welcome back to our Feed the Beast server. Now today I'm experimenting with something that I've never done before. Diluted mana pools. Whoops, did not mean to do that. For some reason when I right click with this pickaxe it places blocks on top of whatever it is I'm right clicking, which is a bit annoying. But I'm experimenting today with creating an automated flower farm. I need flour to create different coloured dyes so I can make signals for my railcraft. Now for some reason, someone somewhere, whoever wrote this mod, I would like to shake them warmly by the throat because they've made it so that I have to learn how to use this stuff if I'm going to make my own dyes. I could just steal dyes from other people on the server, but that's not very sporting. So what I'm deciding to do instead is to try and do this the fair way. So I need a dilated mana pool. Dilated? Diluted. Dilated and diluted are two completely different things. Right, and apparently I have to throw this into this to create a mana pool. So let's do that. Oops, let's do it properly. It's telling me that I can do something with it. Does this have to have water in or something? Hang on. I've got a wiki open, so let me read up on here. I might have to... all this just to make pasture seeds. That's all I need is pasture seeds. Come on. Here we go. Right. I need to put mana and mana spreader. Mana spreader. What's a mana spreader? There's a mana spreader. What are you made out of? Living wood, mystical. Oh, I can actually do that. There we go. And now what do I need? I need mana. How do I get mana? Oh my goodness, all these questions. Literally because I've never done this before. We've got mana in a bottle, mana pearl, mana infused ingots. So someone's been playing with mana. I just don't know who, where, what, or why. What does mana even look like? Is it a liquid? Is it a solid? Got all this mana here. Block of mana diamond, block of mana steel, mana glass. Mana is generated from generational flowers, which each have special and unique ways of generating mana. What the hell? Okay, let me just have a... look at all this stuff. So that's a mystical light blue petal. You have to put that into a mana pool, so that's not mana. Oh my god. Black block of mana steel. So that's a block of iron into a mana pool. Okay, I'm just going to try putting the spreader next to the pool and see what happens. This could end badly. I'll put that there. Do I need to get mystical flowers or whatever they're called? That might be it. I might just need to get mystical flowers. Which we have some of. Mystical blue. And mystical red I'm going to use. Let's hope to God that this works. I'm going to move this stuff over while I can as well. Is it actually going to let me break this with a pickaxe? It is. Good. And we'll move that. We'll leave that pedestal thingy where it is. I've forgotten the name of it because I really don't care. Right. Put the mana spreader there. We'll then put the flowers. We'll put one there. One there, there, and there. Is this going to fill up? It's doing something. That didn't work. I feel such an idiot not being able to do this. No, I did not want to do that. Or that. Let's get the red ones out as well. Put them there. Is this going to work? That's the big question. Or am I just going to look like an idiot on YouTube in front of everybody? Probably the latter. How on earth does this thing work? Mana spreader. Okay, let's see how this works. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm failing this bad. Wand of the Forest, apparently. What the hell? Fire it in bursts rather than a continue. Oh, do I have to put it facing a specific direction? That could be the problem. Let me put it this way round. No, it's pointing up. Let's try that again. Do that like that, and then put that there, and then put the flower there. Is that working? Okay, what does a Wand of the Forest need? Do I have it? Wand of the Forest. Are they all Wand of the Forests? Right. Living Wood, Twig, and Mystical. I might be able to make one of these, you know. Let me scooch back down to my little... well, our little workshop, I should say. Hopefully those of you who've watched episode 1 by now, you've gone on the link that I put in the description, and you've checked out the... whoops. You've checked out the forum posts, and you might have even applied by now. I don't know. If you have, then awesome. If you haven't, then why not? Give it an apply. You never know, you might be accepted, and if you are accepted, you can join literally straight away. Where you put your Minecraft name in the application, we read that, and if we whitelist you, we actually add you to the whitelist before we tell you that you're added to the whitelist, just so that you definitely know. Is that now working? Is that working? Does this work now? Apparently not. I right-clicked on it. Shift right-click? Oh, oh. I did something to it. What on earth have I done to this? Let's try placing it down again, shall we? Okay. Number 7. Bind mode. I appear to have turned this flower around as well, so let's put that back where it was. Aha! Accepting mana from items. And that should now be sending mana. Although that's not got mana. Do these now need to be right-clicked? Or shift right-clicked? Do these do anything? Function mode, bind mode, function mode. It says accepting mana from items. This thing should be giving mana. Bind mode, should I try that now? I don't know what this is doing. I'm totally lost. This is an absolute failure, this episode. I do apologise, guys. For some reason, I can't get my head around the idea of this, and I don't really know why. I'm just reading the wiki a second. The direction of the mana burst can be manipulated by shift right clicking on it with the wand of the forest. Do note that this was initially supposed to be complicated to perform. Right. Ah. Okay, apparently I can shift right click this and then shift right click this. And it's supposed to accept mana. It's supposed to shift itself to put mana into this. But that's now not doing anything. In fact, I don't even know which way it's facing. Oh my god. This is an epic fail. I probably should have watched a tutorial video of this before I started messing around with it. Okay, let's dig all these up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the recording here. I'm going to go have a look and see what the hell I'm supposed to be doing with this, and we'll come back in a second, hopefully, I say hopefully, with an answer. So I will see you in a second. Okay guys, so it turns out I'm a bit of an idiot and can't read things properly. What we actually needed was the petals. These petals here. And if I grab one seed, I'll show you the magic trick. So what we now do is we go back up top here. We go over to the petal, I can never say the word, apothecary, whatever this is. We throw in, now I definitely need to read this bit carefully, 2 yellow, 1, 2, 1 light blue, so that one goes in, and 1 orange, that one goes in. And now we throw in some seeds, and they bloom. Bingo. Now this apparently goes near here. In fact, I'm going to move it to here. Now we should see this doing something. What time of day is it? Yeah, getting towards night time. Okay, so now it's daytime. We should start to see this doing something. I'm thinking this is right. Apparently you have to click on them all. So that has that highlighted and that has that highlighted. So yeah, that looks like it could be right. So apparently every now and then we're supposed to see an explosion of mana go into the pool. I only need enough so that I can turn this into an actual mana pool and not a dilated mana pool. I said dilated again. Diluted mana pool. All of this so I can make my bloomin' pasture seeds. But what's really annoying is I don't even have the grass that I need to make this yet. I still need to find a way to obtain that. So right now I am just trying to make this thing work. Just want to check, that's definitely done, that's definitely done, and that's definitely done. Oh, oh, oh! Mana! That's green! Wait, accepting mana from items. You should be... Do I have to do it this way around? Oh my god, what have I done with this? No, that's not what I want to do at all. Oh, hang on. So that's how it works. So if I look straight ahead at the mana pool, now shift right click. No, it's not going to work. Oh boy. I hope I haven't messed this up now. I'm too fiddly, that's the problem. I can never sit and wait for something to start working. I have to start interfering. Is that facing the right way? Yes. I've done it again. Oh my god. These websites that I've been going on to look this stuff up, it's not very clear. I'd like to point that out as well. It doesn't give you a 100% answer to the question. Never seems to do a very good job with that. I'm just going to sit here and watch this for a minute whilst I read out what it says on this this web page. So it says the first thing you do is you make a day bloom, which I've done. With this flower you will start on mana manipulation. Right, now that you have a form of mana generation, you will want to make two things, the mana pool and mana spreader. To make a mana pool you need to put a diluted mana pool into a diluted mana pool. That's what it says on the page that I read. That could be wrong, but from what I've seen on here, if I put mana pool in, there's mana pool, diluted, that's apparently a diluted mana pool. I don't know. It must be, because that's a mana pool at the end, and that's the same colour as that one. So yeah, okay, that makes sense. But it's telling me I can't do it yet. So something here still isn't right. Is this thing starting to load up? I don't know, I just don't know. Right, first place your day bloom on dirt where it'll have access to the sun. Check. Then place down your mana spreader near the flower. Done that. Next, place your mana pool where your mana spreader can see it. Done that. Now click all of these with your wand of the forest. Done that. Lastly, take the wand of the forest and shift right click the mana spreader to orient it in the opposite direction. You will want to orient it so it faces the mana pool. Now switch to something other than your wand of the forest, and every now and then a mana burst will fire off as a green beam. Now that you have some mana, try to throw a mystical red petal onto the mana pool. If you get a red mana petal, you have succeeded in generating and storing mana. So is it telling me that I have to make this face... Do I have to make it face the... What if I put that there? Does that work? I need to accept mana there. So that mana should start spreading across. Oh my goodness. Better mana generation, that's what I'll be looking forward to. Endo Flame. I think I might have to put another cut in here in a second, guys, because this could take a while. So I just want to see if this is actually doing something. It kind of is, I suppose. Oh, that just shot up. All I did was right click that and it shot up. Look, it's doing it again. So why is that not transferring into this? What do I have to do to make that transfer? I've got it facing it. I've definitely got it facing it. But it's still not enough. So what if I shift right click that, sparing that mana to items. That's gone up again. Accepting mana from items. What if I do this? That's now stopped. What if I do this? Which way is that now facing? I don't know. Oh no. Have I just messed this up again? I think I have. I need to... What does it even mean? Take the wand of the forest and shift right click the mana spreader to orient it in the opposite direction. You will want to orient it so it faces the mana pool. But how the bloody hell do you do that? There. Is that facing the mana pool, or is... I just don't know. I think I've just gone and messed this up again. I'm going to have to recruit some help here. I'm going to see if Slip's about, if he can come on here and help me. Hopefully he's available. So I'm going to put a cut in. And we'll come back in a minute. I'll either be dead from exhaustion trying to sort this out, or we'll have ourselves a working mana system. So Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to try and sort this out, and we'll be back in a short while. Okay, guys, so I've spoken to Slip, and basically what he said is it takes a while. I think I've just been a little bit impatient with the whole system, just wanting it to work straight away. So I'm going to leave that for now. We'll come back next episode to see if that's actually developed or not. What I'm going to do instead is create an automatic cactus farm. We got this little cactus set up here. That was done by Trigger, who is down there working on something. He's been very helpful actually on this server. Very, very helpful indeed. What we're going to do is quickly build this up like so. Now I'm hoping what I'm doing here is going to work. Otherwise I'm going to look very stupid indeed. I do honestly know what I'm doing with the majority of this. I'm not going to claim that I know all of it, because that would be false. But the majority of it, I know what I'm doing. So what I need to do now is put a line going across here like this. Like that, like that, like that, and like that. Connect that up, put a block there. And I think that's this roof bit done. So I can just fill in this gap here now. Like so, and then put this pillar section in here. Now I've got, let's get rid of that. Got this chest, get rid of that, and I've got fences. So the first thing I'm going to do is put the vacuum hopper in, and that's going to go. Let's put that there, and I'm going to put a chest. In fact, no, that doesn't go there at all. What have I done that for? Stupid place to put it. We'll have a block that goes there, and then the hopper goes underneath that, and then the chest goes underneath that. Now does that connect up? I'm not sure if that has actually, so I might need to change this design slightly. Which I can't do from here. I have to go back inside. So whilst I'm here I might as well dump this mana stuff, because I'm not going to use it for the time being. It's a shame. I was hoping I could get my signalling system set up today, but that doesn't look likely now. It's kind of annoying, but at the same time, at least it's a relief that I know what's wrong. So I don't have to worry about looking things up anymore, because I'm starting to get an idea of what it is I'm meant to be doing. Right, vacuum chest. That's what I needed all along. We're going to put that there. We should be able to access that. We can. Cool. The next thing to do is to get these fence posts and put one there. No, wait. Aha! I see what I've done already. Let's get rid of that. There we go. That should be sucked into the chest. That one should be sucked into the chest. That shouldn't have happened. Let's get rid of that block as well. It's done that thing where it right clicks. That's what happened. Right. So replant that, and now we need to put fence posts sticking down from the top like so. So that one goes there, that one goes there, and this one goes there. So now what happens is the cactus grows 2 blocks, which it already has done. As it tries to grow a 3rd block, it will pop off, go down here, and I've done it again. What the actual hell? Why does my pickaxe do that? Is it a perk that it has that I didn't know? I don't think so. Just seems to randomly enjoy putting blocks down when I don't want it to. Right. Now that we've messed around a lot in this episode, actually, it's been a very unproductive episode. I think that's fair to say. I need. If I do that one more time, I swear to God. Oh my days! I keep doing it, and I don't know why I keep doing it, but it just keeps happening. Right, that goes there like that. Don't ever get my pickaxe out again. I think that's what this game's trying to tell me. It's just leave the pickaxe. You don't need it. I think what I actually should do is put the chest up higher. So yes, I'm going to do that, and I don't care anymore. I just don't care. I'm going to put the chest hanging off that, and then I'm going to put this there. Is it going to let me do it? No? They go in there. That comes out from there. They go there like that. Okay, so now the broken cacti should fly up into the chest. So we'll come back after a little bit and see how that's getting on. In terms of this, is it progressing? Oh, oh, that's new. That wasn't like that before. Yeah. What's that done? That's turned into a dilated mana pool again. And that's a dilated mana pool. Well, that didn't work. What a waste of time that was. I think the moral of that story is get more mana first. Wow, someone's got an advanced nano chest plate. I have to see if I can get one of those for myself. Anyway, yes, wasted time. Let's do a quick recap of some of this area, because I haven't shown you up here really. I've shown you the wheat farm, I think, and the animal farm, but I haven't shown you what this big building is over here. This is where Trigger's currently working, so let's see if we can go in and say hello. This is going to become Slip's house, although I've already said I'm not going to go in there, and I'm going to stick with that for now, because I think he would actually try and kill me. King's Slime. That's interesting looking. Where was that? I don't know. Must have been nearby. Anyway, I'm going to run down here, turn left, down here. This is the beating heart of our base. This is our power plant. So what we have in here, 4 large reactors, 1 in each corner. Behind these walls, I can't remember which ones, I think it's these 2 are currently switched on, aren't they? That one and... I thought it was this one, but maybe I'm wrong. No, it is this one. Why is this one switched off? I don't know. But behind those, inside these towers, are steam turbines. That power is generated and goes into these capacitor banks. There's one there and there's one there. These are going to eventually fill up the entire central areas here. That's then going to drop underground and power our entire base. If I go up a floor, this is the upper story. I don't actually know what's planned to go up here. Maybe just access to the fuel rods, which we have 5 of in each reactor. If I go down 2 floors, 1, 2, here we go. There's Trigger, working hard. Working on the... He's the one who's responsible for connecting all these up. So you can see there's the... there's a Tesseract there. The capacitor bank is somewhere above. It must be inside this area actually. So yes, the Tesseract must be connected to the capacitor bank. And if I go through this doorway here, here's our ME storage room. And if I come through here, this is where we were just now. One more thing I want to do very, very quickly in this episode is go over to here and check out what's in here. This is our mob farm. I can't remember if I've shown you this, but you can see here there's a problem with our mob farm, and that's the grinder works too well. The chest down below is full, and for some reason it's not connected up to our ME system. So my solution is to grab some ME glass cable, which I should be able to do from here, hopefully. ME glass cable, there we go. I just need to grab one bit of that, and I should be able to put all this in place and connect it up properly. So I just need number 5, put that there. Now this should start emptying. It's not emptying. Why is it not emptying? Something's not right here at the moment. Let me just see what that could be. It might be this. Something else needs to be set up here. Might be something like that. I don't know what I'm really doing here. Capacity card. It might just need wiring up. Again, I'm just going to message Slip quickly. In fact, one of the things I need to look for is ink sacs, because we actually have... Let me just come out of this. We actually have, or I thought we had, a squid farm down here, but it doesn't actually look like... Oh, hang on. Ah, it is emptying. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oops, threw cobblestone in there by mistake. Let's just throw all this stuff in here. Right, that is working then. That's That's grand. That's brilliant. Look at all these creeper heads and stuff we've got. It's unbelievable. I'm probably going to get in trouble for actually for doing this, but I'm not that bothered. Watchful 11. Is he a member of? I think he must be a member of our server. Slowpoke 101. If these are members of the server, they're people I'm not aware of. But like I said at the beginning of this episode, this server is open. So if you do want to join, drop a comment. Actually, no, don't drop a comment. What am I talking about? Go to the link in the description onto the forum, and then put a post on the forum, or a reply to the post on the forum, telling us what you're all about. And then, like I've said before, if you're successful, you will be invited to join. You'll be whitelisted before you're informed. So then it's up to you whether or not you accept that. Hopefully you do, because it's a fantastic community that we've got building up here now. Very, very fun. The work that we're all doing together. We're doing a lot of independent stuff, but at the same time we're doing a lot of community stuff. I was going somewhere with this, and I've forgotten I've lost my train of thought now. Basically, yeah, this is a good community, so come on board, come join us, come see what we're about. And I bet you won't regret it. We are a fantastic community here. We get on really, really well. We got people from all around the world as well, so don't worry if you're not necessarily from England. It's preferred if you are, because then you're on the same times as us, but not everybody on this server is from the UK. Age-wise, we do kind of have an age limit, but we're willing to stretch the boundaries slightly, depending on the person. So don't be afraid if you think you're too young or you're too old. Apply, and you never know, you might still make it. I think my squid pool's gone. I think that's the problem. Or was it on this side? Was it in here I put it? Yeah, that's got water in there, hasn't it? Am I able to check this without flooding the place? Not really, no. But yeah, that's got water inside, so squid are supposed to spawn in there. I might have to go out with a safari net and actually catch a squid to try and get that to work. But okay, I'm going to wrap this episode up here, guys, because I think I've taken up enough of your time. So thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for your continued support. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and until next time, I will see you soon.